What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at it again for another Insurance Auto Auctions walk around over here off I-35 in Oklahoma City. We're going to jump right into this with a car that's hiding right back there. Yeah, that's right. The Audi A7 from last week. So I explained in my last IAA walk around what a pedal car was, and this is a pedal car. I'm going to break it down real quickly for you because a lot of you probably already saw it, but there may be a few of you that didn't catch it. A pedal car is basically a company that buys unwanted, damaged, broken, junk in some cases, cars. Okay, they make it quick and easy. No, it's not sponsored. I'm just trying to explain this to you because I've dealt with them in the past, and the cars I get from them are generally a mixed bag, as pretty much with any car you buy from an auction. Okay, so they make it really simple. If you just want to get rid of a car, you don't want to deal with anything, they make you an offer. And it's like, yes, you take it, or no, you don't. If you take it, they show up, they take your car away, and they give you a check, and you're done. Okay, you answer some basic questions, and I think you can do it all online. But that's who Pedal is. They buy cars of all different types, and it's really rare to see something like this. This is a nice car. It was a nice car. I don't know for sure that it still is. As you guys know, this car is from New Jersey. A lot of people thought maybe this was a hurricane car. I don't think so, guys, because the dirt on this car is red dirt. Red dirt, that's from Oklahoma. That's not going to be from New Jersey, guys. She's got some flat tires, and I do believe she's got a busted radiator as well. Okay, we started it up last time, and it showed a cooling system fault and said to shut down the engine immediately. You can see there was probably something that impacted the front end right here. A little bit of damage right there, and that insert is missing. We got a radiator back there, little radiator. But it does run, and it does go into gear, and it doesn't have any major body damage that I can see. A couple of the tires will probably air up just fine on it, and it is a run and drive with 104,341 miles on the clock. This is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Looks like the spoiler is stuck in the up position. Obviously, they had to drag it out from wherever it had been stuck, and a lot of you were asking me to buy this car. Well, they've got to buy it now on it. And it's a little higher than I'd be willing to pay for something that's, you know, literally the interior is full of mud. They want $12,000, buy it now for this car, and I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that. I bid it up to about $6,000 last week, and I thought that was, you know, I felt $6,000 was reasonable. There's just so many unknowns with this thing, and it'll start right up too, I think. It might not. We'll see. You had to hold this somewhere. Hell, I don't remember. Nope. She's dead as a doornail. Again, what do you guys think? I can't see spending $12,000 on this. I can't. I mean, regardless of whether it was flooded or just stuck in the mud, there's just too much unknown about this car for me to drop $12,000 on it. I'm fairly certain it needs a radiator. The windshield is busted, so it obviously needs a windshield. A couple of the tires are flat, so you have to assume probably going to need a couple of tires. Probably going to need at least one radiator. Then you get up under the hood and you realize, I don't even know exactly what happened under the hood. To be honest with you, I have no idea how this happened, but there it is. Most of you probably saw this last week. That I don't know if this is, I think this is from animals nesting, is what I think. I do. I believe that is from animals nesting under the hood. Some critters made this their nice little home. And with that, leaves you wondering, did they eat wires? Look, see right here? See where some of the critters came in and ate this insulation off of the fender liner? That is very concerning. There's a lot of wiring in this car, man, and you don't know where they've been, where they traveled, and what they've chewed up. Very concerning as well. It does not run very well, probably only running on 4 cylinders. I don't know. For me, I can't do $12,000, guys. I can't do $12,000. But I'll tell you what, if you think $12,000 is a steal of a deal for this car, I mean, drop your comments down below and tell me that you think $12,000 was a good price. Just personally, I can't drop $12,000 on this car. It's just too much of an unknown for me, and I don't know how much money we're going to have to put into it. Moving on. Now, for those of you that remember this Mercedes 400e from last week, some of you told me this was a super rare car, and I thought, I'm going to bid on it. And I did. And I wasn't even close to winning this car, guys. This car went for over $7,000. It looks like the winning bid was probably $7,500, and it was from California. So somebody obviously knew something very special about this car for it to have gone for that price. For me, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see that kind of money in it. And then after fees, I mean, if your winning bid was $7,500, out the door it's going to be about $8,400 for this? You got to be kidding me. Next on my list, a 2011 Audi A4, and it looks good, right? It does. It does. It does have a little issue though. We'll take you around the backside, and I'll show you. Now, I don't know how bad this really is because obviously I've only ever seen it in pictures. Did it crumple? It did, I think. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me look at the other side. Let's see how the other side looks. The other side is the same way. Okay, so maybe it didn't. Obviously, this back pan has been impacted. Ooh, there's the battery. Ouch. Oh, wow. Yeah, she folded up pretty good. She did. Hell, I was thinking maybe you get back here with one of those porta powers and you just start pushing it back out, replace the bumper. Might have you a pretty nice looking little A4 here. Needs a new deck lid as well. Obviously, that's all boogered up. We won't spend much time on this one. It's a nice little car. It really is a nice little car. I don't remember what the mileage was on it either. Ooh, I just whacked my camera. Oh, that's always good. Oh yeah, the key left in the ignition, so it's dead as a doornail. That's really nice as well. Mileage is 76,349. So, that's pretty dang good mileage, man. That's really good mileage. In fact, that mileage is just right for the new owner to get to fix all the stuff that's currently going to break. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I may not be, though. Kidding. Kidding. Yeah, she looks pretty good. I'm not going to bother jump starting this one, guys. I'm not actually interested in this. She looks good, though. She really does. The coolant is bright orange. Everything under the hood looks good. It's not covered in oil or anything. Yeah, okay. Well, there it is. 2011 Audi A4. Not interested. Moving on. Next on my list, a 2011 Cadillac SRX. You guys know I've had a couple of these in the past. I did. And this one is slightly newer. It's in pretty decent shape. It's got a few bumps and bruises, but the special thing about this one is it only has 33,000 miles on the odometer. You got some clips here that have come out of the bumper. You got a tad bit of damage up here. Rock chips, a little bit, not too bad. Little ding here, little ding here. It's listed as a flood car. Yes, a flood car, but it's supposed to run and drive with only 33,000 miles on the odometer. I've already walked around it. I've already opened the doors. It's got a nice set, full set of Continental cross contact tires. These are cross contact LX Sports. Full set. They look like brand new tires. They look like they were literally just installed. Under the hood, well, couple things missing, I think. I think there's a nice little engine cover missing. This PCV valve is supposed to vent somewhere, and that's missing. Probably goes to the engine cover or something, I don't know. And then you've got the piece here that goes to the mass airflow sensor is also missing. I don't know. We'll take a look around the car. We'll continue looking at it. I am very interested in this one. It's very dirty. They had left the doors open so that this thing could vent and dry up, which it did. So the interior needs a, it needs, look at this. She needs a heck of a detail, guys. Yeah, it needs a good detail. Now, the big question is always, how does it smell? Well, this has no funky smell at all. No odors, no nothing. It actually smells very, very good. This is an all-wheel drive. This is the SRX 4. Very nice. Very nice. There's a few things missing on the driver's side as well. Obviously, the floodwater did get up kind of high. You can see it stained the carpet down here, but you can see that it didn't stain the carpet up here. So when I'm looking for a flood line on something like this, I'm looking for where the nastiness stops. So I'm going to say somewhere around here. And if you look at the seat rails, they're not rusted. They're not rusted. They look good. Now, there are some plastics missing in here. You can also look at the metal in there and see that it doesn't look like anything's been damaged too bad. You do see some mud all over the brake pedal, all over the gas pedal there. We're gonna have to put a jump on this one, but I'm interested. I am interested in this because it only has 30,000 miles on it. Look, there's your lift gate, 3/4 off in half. I like that as well. You know what the deal is. We got to put a jump on it real quick. And let's see what happens, and hopefully some of these pieces may be in the hatch. Moment of truth. What do you think? Is it gonna run? Is it gonna run right? Is it gonna knock and clank and rattle? Or is this gonna be a decent one? Flood cars can be really, really fun. Uh-oh. There she goes. She's running. Now, of course, it's not going to run well. It has no mass airflow sensor. The check engine light should come on pretty quick, and it's going to let us know that this bad boy's got a problem. There's your infotainment system right there. There's your center stack. Looks nice. I'm wondering if we can, you know, maybe we can pull this forward just a hair so I can safely open that rear hatch. Oh, do we have e-brake on? Where is the e-brake? Uh-oh. Well, that could be a problem. Parking brake doesn't want to release. You would think that it would be designed to... I mean, it moves. Yeah. Nope. So the parking brake is stuck on. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Let's go ahead and turn on the air conditioning. If we can even do this. It says AC off, AC on. It'd be nice if we could see a little more of what's going on the infotainment system here. There we go. There we go. We got the screen to change there a little bit. Temperature, let's bring it down. I guess we'll go ahead and turn the volume. Oh, the volume's acting up on that as well. Sure is. Come on. Huh. Yeah, I think she might have a few little problems here, guys. Just a few. Just a few. There we go. We'll turn it on there, and we're going to let this thing just kind of sit here and run for a minute. You can see the screen is actually flashing quite a bit from that dead battery. The steering feels good. The important window works. I'm going to go ahead and just leave that up. Oh, wow. And we're going to come back here to the hatch. I'm going to close that very gently there. And we're going to see if we can open the hatch, see if we got some parts in here. Uh-oh. Well, we'll try the push button. See if this works. Nope. Hatch doesn't respond at all. Nothing. Does the seat work? The seat does work. And there's also a remote possibility that maybe somebody has disconnected something down here. Maybe it's just a matter of removing some plugs and cleaning some pins, and maybe she'll come back to life. But there's definitely some stuff in here that is not working. Air conditioning doesn't feel like it's really doing anything either. Well, becoming less and less of a good deal by the minute. Do we have any spare parts back there? Nope, doesn't look like we do. Well, what do you guys think? Should we take a chance on a flood, or should we leave it where it sits? Yeah, that's just not not doing nothing. I tell you this, with the e-brake being stuck on, that's a hell of a problem. That's a that's a pretty big problem. Just make a little noise down here. Yeah, I don't know, guys. 30,000 miles though? Uh-oh. Hold on, that don't sound good. Let's shut that off. Let's just shut it off. No. Well, it went away. Yeah, okay. All right, that's enough of that. Out on the screen. Oh, the battery's dead. Yep. All right, guys. I'm gonna say this one's a hard pass. I thought this might be interesting though, with only 30,000 miles on it. Guess I was wrong. Next on my list is a 2010 Kia Optima. Buy it now for like $700. It's listed as a non-runner. I'm gonna take a look at the body. It had previous rear end damage that was, well, it says it was repaired. I'm not sure I buy into that. You can obviously see right here, right by the pillar. Look at that. Yeah, that's not repaired. That's not repaired. Looks like the bumper doesn't match the color of the car exactly. This is still smashed. I'm surprised it's closed. But look, there may be some gap issues here. I don't know. There might be some gap issues here. I'm interested in seeing if we can open the hood, open the trunk, hear it run. It actually doesn't smell too bad. I'll go ahead and try to put the, oh, someone left the ignition on. Real nice. You got lots of nasties. Cigarette. Who knows what all that stuff is. Lots of air fresheners though to try to make the smell better. The trunk is going to be electronic. So, oh, look at this. We got bald tires too. That's what I'm talking about. This is my kind of car right here, guys. Oh yeah. You think I'm kidding? Oh wow, that hood doesn't want to. Wow, okay. Hell, once it's open, it stays open. Let's put a jump on it. Let's see what this one does. Well, it's starting to beep and make noise at me, so I think we can safely assume that, you know, it's doing something. I really just, I'm dying to pop this trunk. I really am. Oh, interesting. I really expected everything here to be just smashed, and it's not. Now, don't get me wrong, it looks like we've got some problems under here. Something is going on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw you guys up under here real quick. It's going to get nasty for a minute, all right? But I want you to look under here and see, can you see anything under here? Is there anything that I'm missing? Because I can't see that and I'm not climbing under it. She was hit, obviously, back here, guys. They kept the trunk on it. It's folded up right here. I got a feeling there's some serious damage going on back there. Now, with that said, ooh, I don't feel like that noise is gonna go away. No. Hey, listen to that. Okay. No. Well, I was gonna say, this would, for $700, buy it now. Could you live with a ding in the trunk and some gap issues? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I can tell you, 15 years ago, I mean, this car probably wasn't around 15 years ago. I don't remember what year it is, but 15 years ago, I would have jumped on a $700 car like this. I'd have been like, oh, dent in the trunk and some gas. I don't care, man. If as long as it runs and drives. Hell, I might even try driving it with a rod knock. No, this car is done. This car is done. It was already pretty much done, but I think you could have got a lot of life left out of it, regardless of that dent in the back. There's a lot of people that need a good car, and that dent wouldn't have been a big deal to them at all, because, you know, they just need something to get them A to B, man. Get them to work in the back, kids to the doctor, whatnot. This car would have been great for that. I guess if somebody really wanted to, they could change the engine. Is it worth it for a 2010 Kia Optima? Nah, I don't think it is. That's it for this one. Moving on. And then that brings us back to the Hummer H2 that I was looking at last week. I had some of you point something out to me. Now, I decided I wanted to come back here and kind of check this out for myself. I was pretty well set to buy this week. I was going to go ahead and bid on it. Buy it now is $9,500. All right. $9,500 after fees comes out to $10,499. All right, so right at $11,000. I don't want to buy it now. I was going to go ahead and bid on it, hope that I could get it for $8,000 or maybe even $8,500 and save a little bit of money. I think it's a cool vehicle. Not everybody's going to agree, but I like it. I do. I really like it. And the height control didn't work. I found out that that's because they have replaced the compressor and everything with springs. It's got regular springs and... Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Someone took the damn key out of this one too? You got to be joking. You've got to be joking. Oh, hold on. No, here they are. They're on the floor. I was going to get so mad. Okay, she fires up. You got this little light right there, but look at this. What is this little glow? Let me close this door here. Let me close this door. Some of you caught that. What is this? What is this glow right here? Well, I'm pretty sure you can see now what it is. It's the check engine light. That's not a piece of tape over it, guys. It's not. Somebody took the cluster apart and covered that up from the backside, either with tape or a marker or something. They tried to cover up the check engine light. They did. They did. And that is a little concerning. If you're gonna cut corners like that on a check engine light, that really makes me wonder, what else are you cutting corners on? And because of that right there, honest to God, you guys caught that. So those of you that caught it in the last video and said, Randy, the check engine light has been covered up with tape, you were right. It's been covered up. Maybe with tape, I don't know, maybe a marker or a Sharpie or paint. It's been covered up. You were right. And I was concerned that the air control didn't work. Used to, this thing would have had airbags back here. And now it's got coils and shocks. The compressors, 2 of them would have been right there. You're looking right in the center of your screen. You would have had 2 compressors. You would have had an airbag on either side. You would have had ride height sensors. Oh, it still has its ride height sensors. There's your, oh, there, yeah, obviously completely disconnected. This is actually broken, which could have been the whole reason the ride suspension didn't work to begin with. Yeah. So after listening to you guys and coming back here and just taking a closer look at it, this would have been one of those impulse buys that I would have made, and I might have ended up regretting it. And thanks to you, I opted to not bid on this car. We're not going to bid on it. I'm not buying it. That's it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here. We got storms rolling in, and I got some things to get done. I may have possibly won a BMW X5 with a 4.4 liter V8 today. That doesn't run. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. Anyway, I'm going to bounce. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time to watch these videos, and I want to thank you for leaving comments helping me to avoid something that could be very problematic for me. Thank you. Seriously, I appreciate comments like that. All of you that watched and enjoyed the content, hit that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it. If you didn't hit the thumbs down button, drop those comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Auto Auction Rebuilds, and stay tuned. We got more to come. Stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.